Hey guys, so update to my home gym situation. I have downgraded. So some stuff happened, and my wife and I decided to go back to her home country from where we were staying. And obviously, I'm not gonna bring my home gym on an international trip. That would be ridiculous. So I had to leave it behind, and then international moves are expensive. So I've had to start over with not very much money, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And, if you're in a situation where you don't really have money for squat rack and barbell and barbell's not really that expensive, but the weight plates add up. Getting enough plates, that can be a little pricey once you get to what the amount of weight that you actually need. So having started over, I'll show you guys what I have now. I'm in this little corner of a small room. Obviously, I have a bench. This bench was the most expensive thing that I got because one of the things that I learned is don't skimp out on a good bench. Definitely spend the extra money if you can and get a good sturdy bench. Now, I don't have the money to get enough plates for a barbell, and I don't think I could actually fit a barbell in this room, to be honest. So what I've done is I've gotten these adjustable dumbbells. These are off-brand. I don't remember who first made this style. Was it X-Master? But anyway, I got two of these. I wanted to get them so that they could go up to 40 kilos or about 88, 90 pounds. Unfortunately, every shop that I tried to order from on the shopping app that we have here where I am, they listed 40 kilo dumbbells, but then every single one of them, when I tried to order the 40 kilos, were like, oh, we don't have 40 kilos, we have 32 kilos. So I got 32 kilos, which not ideal, but I'm trying to make it work. Now, I also tried to find additional plates to just order separately for those dumbbells so that I could add on to them. Can't find them. Or at least I can't find them on the shopping apps that we have here, and I can't find them on websites that will ship here. So that's kind of a problem, but like I said, I'm trying to make do with what I got. It's actually fine for the most part for upper body movements, although the weights, then when I adjust the weight up, it will go up in 4 kilo increments, which is about 9 pounds, which is a hell of a jump. So I've had to increase some rep ranges. For example, with like bench press, whereas before I would try to stick with 6 to 10 in most cases. Now I'm doing more like 8 to 15 or 10 to 15. Basically just trying to get up to 15 total reps per set because that big jump is, I need more wiggle room to work with. Back movements are a little bit of a problem. Rows are going okay with those dumbbells, but vertical pulls. This thing I have behind me, this folds down and there's a seat on it. And it's basically a lat pull down where you put the dumbbell in here. I got this because it said it had well, first off, it was cheap. And secondly, it said that it had a 150 kilo or 150 kilos is more than 300 pounds weight capacity. Come to find out, when I actually get it, open up the instructions, most of that weight capacity is for the seat, and then how much weight you can actually add to it for pull downs is only 40 kilos, or again, about 88 to 90 pounds. So what do I do there? I do a giant set. Giant set of pull downs. So I go normal grip, high reps to try to fatigue my lats. Then I go wide, and then I go reverse grip. No rest. And that all of those together is one set. And that seems to be working okay. Like I said, I'm making do. So, if you're in one of these situations, there are workarounds that you can do. Speaking of, another issue is legs. If you only have a couple of dumbbells that only go up to about 90 pounds, it can, unless you're going to go, well, at least in my case, unless I go like ridiculously high reps, it can be a little bit difficult. So, in that case, at least for squats and quads, I got this. This is helping out tremendously, because then rather than squatting straight down, I can hook my feet in here and I can actually go back, which makes it way more difficult. And that's helping me out with quads. If I do those first, followed immediately by Bulgarian split squats, yeah, that works pretty well. Hamstrings are another issue. I don't know, I might lose a little size on my hamstrings, to be honest with you, because before I was doing RDLs with like 140 kilos, which is about 3 plates. So what I have to do now, take this barbell pad, stick it on here, and do Nordic curls like I've been doing. Usually I do those after RDLs, but now I'm doing those first to try to pre-fatigue the hamstrings, and then I go to dumbbell RDLs. Even doing that, my cardiovascular system gives out before my hamstrings do on the RDLs, so that's less than ideal, but it's what I have to work with at the moment. Calves are also kind of an issue, because again, I do calf raises with like 3 plates before, so I'm doing lower weight now, much lower weight, higher reps, trying to put the balls of my feet up on something so I can try to get more range of motion, more stretch. And I feel more burn for sure, but I don't think I'm hitting failure on my calves. So that's, like I said, less than ideal, but it could be worse. And at least I'm able to get my workouts in. On the bright side, I've upgraded my gym flooring. Before I had that stupid soft foam stuff because I didn't know any better. But now I've got actual legit mats, sort of a horse stall style mat, but made more for gym flooring, because I noticed that over here, these are actually the same price as the soft EVA foam. And so I was like, well, hell, if those are the same price, I'm just going to get those. And yeah, this kind of flooring is way, way, way better than foam. So if you're thinking of building a home gym, definitely get rubber flooring, hard rubber flooring, not foam. It does make a huge difference. Where to go from here? Am I gonna get a squat rack and a barbell again? Eventually, yes. Like I said, I don't think I can fit a barbell into this tiny room. Basically, we're staying with my wife's family at the moment, and we'll probably be with them at least for the rest of this year. As I said, we've got some stuff going on. It's kind of personal, don't want to put it out on YouTube, but we'll probably be staying with her family for the rest of the year. Maybe a little bit less if we're lucky. But when we get into a new place, hopefully by that time I should be able to spend a little bit extra money and get like a full power rack. I'm hoping to get a power rack with dual cable stacks and possibly a Smith machine as well. So I have that to look forward to if everything goes well. But we'll see about that, because the economy everywhere isn't doing so hot. So fingers crossed. Anyway, that's the home gym update. Just wanted to show you guys that because, you know, sometimes you have setbacks. Sometimes things don't exactly turn out the way you want, but, you know, there's usually a way to keep on going. And even if it's a step back, even if it's less than ideal, just remember that it's better than nothing. Yeah, I think I'll leave you guys with that. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. This video is kind of pointless, but like I've said before, I don't really expect anybody to watch this channel, and I kind of just want to rant about fitness sometimes and, like, you know, what's going on with my fitness journey. So like I said, thank you so much for watching if you are, and I will see you in the next one.